You didn't take the exam. What are these? Who are you? A test thief. Is that the test paper you're holding?
I came to the exam hall, not to take the test. You tell me who I am. Use your head and think hard.
You're not a test taker. Are you a teacher then? No way. Absolutely no way.
Professor Shu, congratulations on winning the Nobel Prize for Paleoclimate Research. Could you share with students some encouraging words?
Professor Shu, I heard you gave up tenure at MIT to teach back in China. Is that true?
Yes, I took a university's offer as a graduate advisor.
Professor Shu, that's great. You're my role model. I'll apply for your lab next year.
Stay curious of the unknown. See you in the lab.
Congrats, old classmate. We'll be colleagues soon.
Thanks, but I just got back. I'll rely on your guidance.
Tomorrow happens to be a university's grad entrance exam. I'll take you to get familiar with the process.
I'm sorry. I rushed to grab a seat and wasn't watching. I'll cover your dry cleaning.
It's fine. Just be careful next time.
A university has such an eye-catching girl. Never seen her before. Need any help?
No, I'm good, thanks.
There's no need to be shy. You're wearing that in the school building. Isn't that just for us to look at?
What do you mean?
I'm staying celibate to study. You're dressing so revealingly to seduce me. It makes a guy lose control.
What are you doing? What are you doing? How dare you harass me in broad daylight? You've got some nerve.
What are you talking about? Who harassed you? When did I ever harass you? What's wrong with you? Get yourself checked if you can't think clearly. Go get examined.
You're still trying to deny it. You slapped my butt. That's sexual harassment. That's a fact. You can't deny it. I have the right to hold you accountable. I can call the police right now. I'm giving you one chance. I want you to apologize right now.
Oh my God, what a nerve, man. In the school lobby, of all places, public harassment. This is truly shocking. Hard to believe someone like this is in our school. Such a disgrace to the school.
You're slandering me. You're twisting the truth. I never did anything like that. I was just kindly reminding you. You were dressed too provocatively. The school building isn't a runway. I was just looking out for you, and you accuse me instead? You must be crazy. You're just picking a fight.
What I wear is none of your business. You say I dress too provocatively? This is standard business attire. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's because of your dirty mind. Your mind is the dirty one. First you made suggestive remarks and touched me. That's harassment. What else do you have to say?
You're absolutely ridiculous. You're so basic and overconfident. I'm a student who's always buried in my books. I worked hard for the final interview. I'm about to become a grad student. My future's looking bright. And you're clearly not. Decent. So, why would I touch you?
What? He's here for the grad school interview? Then this shouldn't be blown out of proportion. Don't ruin someone's future. And grad exam is hard. Can't a moment of impulse ruin his whole life? I'll give you one last chance. Lin Yu Cheng, considering you're still a student, about to take the postgrad exam. Apologize now. And I'll let it go. Otherwise, I won't let you off easy.
No way. In your dreams. Why should I apologize to you? You should be the one apologizing. You should apologize. I'm telling you, this thing isn't go that easily. Wearing so tight with a low neckline, what's that if not seduction? You are in such revealing clothes walking on campus, as if you're afraid no one will see. You want to have it both ways. This isn't over until you apologize.
I've seen it all now. I never thought you'd be not only shameless, but also like twisting the truth. Impressive.
Me? Twisting the truth? I think you're the one who's lying through your teeth. Everyone. Come look.
Come judge for yourselves. Look at how she's dressed.
I kindly reminded her.
To be mindful of her image. Was that wrong? Exactly. What kind of good student wears a miniskirt to school?
Dressed like that.
Strutting around campus, obviously trying to seduce men.
Who could see that and not think that way?
You guys are going too far. How can you talk about someone like that? This skirt reaches the knees. It's clearly a normal professional outfit, and what's wrong with makeup? People can wear whatever they want. dress however they like. It's none of your business.
I never expected that a top school like a university would have so many narrow-minded people. Just goes to show, a degree only filters out bad students, not scumbags.
Don't think that because you're not saying anything, this is over. A girl like you goes to college just to land a rich husband. All you ever think about is leeching onto rich guys and taking shortcuts, instead of working hard yourself, using a university's name to be some old man's mistress. You're ruining a university's reputation.
What are you talking about? That's pure slander. Do you have any proof? Without proof, that's defamation. You'll be held legally accountable.
Proof? Isn't this obvious proof? That bag of yours is designer, right? I'd say this bag costs at least a few $1,000s. As a student, where would you get the money for such an expensive bag? You must have earned it by sleeping with old men.
I remember now. Just now I saw her get out of a Porsche. I was wondering about that. How could a student ride in such a nice car? 10 to 1, she's kept by some old man.
She seems innocent, but you'd never guess she's just a used-up slut. It's disgusting.
I really feel sorry for you all. And I feel sorry for a university, too. It seems a high degree doesn't mean high character. You all gang up to smear a girl. You lack even the most basic sense of right and wrong and empathy. For a university to have students like you is a disgrace to the school.
What right do you have to judge us? The one truly shaming a university is you. It's shameless, vulgar women like you who bring shame to a university and ruin its name with your gold digging. You've got nerve talking trash.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm making everyone see your true colors. I'll share this online and let netizens everywhere weigh in. Then we'll see who else would believe your nonsense. Let's see how long you'll keep this up. I'll post you online. Let the whole internet judge you. Then we'll see who's still on your side. What? Are you stunned right now? Gold digger, within half an hour, your brilliant story will spread all over a university. Then all the faculty and students will know what kind of person you are. See how you can still stay at school.
You deserve it.
You're begging for trouble.
Asking for trouble.
Serves you right to be pointed at.
The guys did the right thing. They need to deal with this two-faced bitch.
See that? People see clearly. They all know what you really are. It's no use arguing anymore.
I'm warning you one last time. Lin Yucheng. Delete the photos and apologize. Or I'll sue you for sexual harassment and for violating my reputation and image rights.
Ha ha ha. Sue me? Don't make me laugh. You think the court is your family's? I'll expose you online, maybe you'll even go viral. Then those who come to you will be sugar daddies lining up. I'm just helping you drum up business. You should be thanking me.
No, absolutely not. I'm a teacher. I can't use violence against students.
What? Too scared to hit me? You're scared, aren't you? You're the one corrupting the school. I'm upholding justice. I'm doing what's right. If I don't expose people like you today, then more girls will follow your lead tomorrow, taking shortcuts by selling their bodies. By then, the whole school's atmosphere will be ruined because of you.
Why are so many people gathered here? What happened? Why are you all gathered here? Don't you have class?
Hello, Teacher Doll.
What's going on here? What's wrong?
Spit it out. I can hardly believe it myself. I didn't expect it either. On my first day at a university, I run into someone who, in public, harasses me and then blames me a good student. It really changed my view of a university students.
What's sexual harassment? In broad daylight? In the teaching building? Who would be so bold as to do something like that? Is there no law anymore?
Professor Dong, just in time. Please don't be fooled by her. This woman deliberately came onto me. She made the first move.
What did you say? Did I hear that right? What did you say? She came onto you? Go ahead. Say it again.
I'm so angry I could laugh. Lin Yucheng, your skill at twisting the truth is really well honed. What an eye-opener. Just now you said I wronged you, now you turn it around and say I seduced you. You really will say anything. Why don't you say that I sexually harassed you?
It's a fact anyway. I knew you wouldn't admit it. This kind of thing, women are always good at playing innocent. Playing the victim and fishing for sympathy is your specialty. Professor Dong, you've got to stand up for me. Professor Dong, you be the judge. I've been so unfairly wronged. This girl is walking around campus dressed like that. Her neckline is cut so low, her skirt is up to her thighs. I kindly reminded her to dress appropriately, but she says I harassed her. Professor, see for yourself, that's not what a student should wear. If dressing like that isn't an ulterior motive, what is? It's plain to see she's got bad intentions. She's probably just here to pick up guys.
What did you say? Shut up. Do you know who you're talking to?
Do you know who she is?
What's her deal anyway? Teacher Dong is always nice to everyone, always smiling and friendly, but today he actually lost his temper for her. Could this girl really have some big connections?
Who is this girl anyway? Teacher Dong seems to know her.
Yeah.
I've never seen Teacher Dong.
Lose his temper like that.
Could this girl's sugar daddy be Teacher Dong?
I'd say so. Otherwise, why would Teacher Dong be so protective of her?
That skirt's so short you can almost see her panties. Forget in the school building, even on the street, dressed like that is way too flashy. School is a place for studying, not a place for her to flaunt herself. Teacher Dong. You defended her without even hearing her side. Why exactly? It can't be that you're blinded by her beauty, right? Could you two have something going on?
He does show favoritism. He didn't even let Lin Yucheng finish before rushing to cover for her. There's definitely something going on. If it were us, Teacher Dong would have yelled at us and kicked us out.
Did you notice? Just now, Teacher Dong's look at that girl was really something else. They seem pretty close. Maybe they really have that kind of relationship. I think when they stand together, they look quite compatible. Too bad it's an improper relationship.
Teacher Dong. You two aren't in some kind of secret relationship, are you? Otherwise, why would you be so protective of her? Don't tell me I hit the nail on the head. And you're feeling guilty.
You're spouting filth. It's disgusting. Who is your counselor? Tell me the name. I'll make sure he knows that the student he taught is a disgrace. I'm calling him right now. Everything you just said, all that filth, I'll tell him word for word. Let him teach you how to behave.
Teacher Dong, are you trying to pull rank on us?
Just because you're a teacher, you're calling black white.
Just because she has big boobs, a slim waist, and a pretty face, you shield her without question. This is how a university teachers behave. She's dressed like that, clearly trying to seduce students. You don't criticize her, you cover for her. So being pretty really gets you privileges, can even make a teacher your bodyguard.
Enough. I'm warning you, watch your mouth. You've got a filthy mind. You're hopeless. I really don't know how you got into a university.
I got in on my own merits. I pulled so many all-nighters just to get in. Unlike some people who take shortcuts. Unlike some people who take off their clothes and bare their shoulders to get the teacher's favor.
What year is it? It's called freedom of dress, get it? This outfit is totally normal, got a problem? I wear this every day, and I've never seen anyone having dirty thoughts like you. I wore something even shorter yesterday. By your logic, that was also seducing men. Then nobody should wear skirts in summer. We might as well wrap ourselves up like burritos. Unbelievable.
Freedom to dress, huh? Great enough to openly seduce men. Only brainwashed girls like you would use that as an excuse. Some people use it as a cover to do shady things.
You're impossible.
Trying to reason with him is a waste of breath.
Like talking to a wall. Saying one more word to someone like him would dirty my mouth. Lin Yucheng, last chance. Delete the photos, apologize, and I'll let it slide. This is my final ultimatum. If you spread any more rumors, my lawyer will contact you.
Defamation. Go ahead, sue me then. I'd like to see whether the court believes you or the netizens. Which department are you in? What year? Give me your name. See you in court. If you've got the guts, say your name and take this to court. Let's see what trouble you can stir up. Quit playing games and trying to scare us. I'm not buying it.
If I reveal who I am, you'd be thrown out of a university before the day ends, and you'd have no place left to stand. You won't even have time to cry.
Quit acting like a big shot. You're obviously guilty and scared to come clean. Come on, if you dare, just say it. Why hide it?
I don't recognize this girl at all. She's not from our department, is she? I've never seen her around. I've been in this building for 3 years. I know people from every department, but I definitely haven't seen her. She's not on the undergrad or grad lists.
Hey, everyone. Everyone, snap a pic of this one. A self-entitled girl flaunting her freedom of dress. Get a clear shot of her face. Post it online so everyone can see. Go find her dirt online. Let's see what she's really made of.
Cut it out. Secretly filming people is illegal. Don't you know this is violating their rights to their image and privacy? One more picture, and I'll report you to campus security. You'll get a demerit on your record. Who's going to be responsible for that?
Professor Dong is so nervous. Scared that whatever you two are hiding will be exposed? If that happens, you're finished as a teacher. What a shame. Professor Dong has no connection to her. Yet Professor Dong is going to great lengths to defend her. Who'd believe there's nothing fishy going on? Am I right, everyone?
Intimate with female student. Backroom deals academia runs deep.
Hey,
Dong, what the hell is going on? What have you done? It's all over every campus group chat. The higher-ups are asking about it. The school group chat is blowing up. Check it out.
Who posted this photo?
delete it all right now. Or, I'll go straight to the surveillance cameras.
Everyone, look closely. This is a teacher from a university. Protecting his mistress, he's thrown away basic professional ethics. And he even dares to threaten us ordinary students. Everyone, share this live stream. Let more people see what a university is really like.
You.
Hold on. Not worth getting angry over someone like that. Lin Yo Cheng, I'm giving you one last chance. Delete all the defamatory content and make a public apology, including everything you've posted online, all the posts and photos. I can pretend I didn't see it, that grad school exam badge on your chest. How many all-nighters did you pull burning the midnight oil? I don't need to remind you. You know exactly how much effort you put into that exam, you know it in your heart. But to destroy all of that, it only takes one lawsuit.
Ruin me? Who the hell do you think you are? Some woman who crawled out of nowhere, and you dare say you'll ruin me? If you've got the guts, call the police now. If we really end up at the police station, we'll see who ends up disgraced first.
Fine. Have it your way. I'd like to see once the police get here, if you can still be this arrogant.
That piece of crap camera got smashed by a ball last month. Security still hasn't fixed it. Even if you call the cops, without evidence, there's nothing they can do to me. No footage, who can prove your innocence?
Professor Shu, the second round interview is about to start. Have you arrived? All the candidates are in position. We're just waiting for you, the lead examiner.
Sorry. I got held up. I'll be right there. I promise I won't delay the re-exam. You guys get ready first. I'll be there within 5 minutes.
He's dragged our name through the mud. And we're just letting him go?
Let's deal with it after the re-exam. Don't let it affect what matters. There are hundreds of candidates waiting. We can't let one person hold up everybody else.
And now he just runs off? Where's all that attitude from before? Go on, call the police. Let the police watch your little act. What, you scared now? Feeling guilty, huh?
Lin Yu Cheng, I can't wait to see the look on your face when you see me at the exam. Don't regret it later. Don't be so scared you can't even hold your pen.
It just hit 50,000. Oh my god. Already over 50,000 views.
This kind of woman should be stripped bare in public. She's definitely being kept by a professor. How else would she have the nerve?
Hang in there, bro.
Just sent you a rocket.
Kick her out of school.
So much money. If this blows up even more, maybe today we'll earn a whole year's living expenses. Guys, watch this. I'll keep streaming, digging up all the dirt on this academic scumbag, and ruin her reputation for good. Make sure she can't stay at a university. Get her out of academia. What are you doing here? You're here for the interview too? No way. I checked the final round list. You're not on it. I went through the list 3 times. Your name wasn't there from start to finish. You snuck in without an admission ticket. Get out now, or I'll call security.
Lynn, the exam room closes in 10 minutes. Keep dawdling, and you'll miss your chance to even turn in a blank test. Good luck. Don't let this little thing mess up your exam.
Where did she go? She skipped the exam. Does she have connections to get in? It must be Dong Zheng pulling strings for her. So unfair.
He just hung around the door, and now it's chaos. If he finds out that the dirt he spread has become a joke, will he lose it? I think he's already close to losing it.
The forum is digging up dirt on you, and some people are looking to corner you. If we wait any longer, who knows what might happen? Call the police. Don't hesitate. Delay any longer, and who knows what he'll do next.
It's not the right time yet. We have nothing to hide. The bigger this gets, the more it'll hurt when he pays for what he's done. Then everyone will see his true colors.
You didn't take the exam. What are these? Who are you? A test thief. Is that the test paper you're holding?
I came to the exam hall, not to take the test. You tell me who I am. Use your head and think hard.
You're not a test taker. Are you a teacher then? No way. Absolutely no way. No way. The proctors are all gray-haired professors. You look younger than me. Absolutely impossible. You're at most in your 20s. How could you be a professor? Now I get it. It's Dong Zheng. He waived your written test. You two are a pair of sleazebags. You've disgraced a university. You two must have conspired and rigged the whole thing.
I don't want to waste my breath. One last time, at the interview, you'll apologize for what you said. Begging won't help then.
She wants to sabotage me at the interview. Because of her dirty deal with Dong Zheng. No, I can't let her win. No. I can't just sit and wait. I have to blow this up even more, make sure she never recovers. I want everyone to know her true colors. Get the school to expel her. Professor, why does that woman get to skip the written test and enter the interview?
It's rigged.
This is so unfair. Professor, explain this to me. We worked so hard for years to prepare, but she gets in with just a word just like that?
What girl? The retest is fully recorded. The process is published online. Keep talking nonsense and I'll call security. This is the waiting room. Be quiet.
It's that one dressed provocatively, the one without an admission ticket, who slept her way in. An academic seductress. So this is a university's academia? Is there no justice?
Get out right now. Keep spreading rumors, and I'll have you expelled. I'll say it once more, get out.
Guys, check out a university scandal. The academic seductress skipped the test. Professors are bullying students too. Look at these candidates waiting, too scared to speak up. Everyone, share this for me. Let more people see a university's dark side. By the time she graduates on her back, she'll be your senior. Are you okay with a bitch like that above you?
No way.
When she barely scrapes through graduation by sleeping her way around, she'll be your senior. Are you just gonna let this bitch walk all over you? She can get into interviews through the back door, and later she can use that back door to get scholarships and land a good job. Are you okay with that?
Why isn't she here yet? No way. This is the second round exam, you know, who would have the guts to tamper with this? The school shouldn't be that blatant about it. Where is she anyway? Why didn't she show up for the written test? This is so unfair. If it's really rigged, then what's the point of us taking the exam?
Is this world really this dark? This is so frustrating. I've been preparing for a whole year. Is it really all for nothing?
This Lin Yucheng is going too far. He's actually streaming live to spread rumors. He's instigating the students to cause trouble.
Can't really blame him, though. After he falsely claimed I seduced you, he got a taste of the sweet rewards of online traffic. Now, under the guise of exposing the truth, he starts a live stream, probably to make a killing. He's only in it for the money now. He doesn't care about right or wrong at all.
What? He's even selling products now. This is insane. What kind of person is he?
A poor student who stands up to the powerful. That's the persona people really resonate with. MCN companies saw that in him, and that's why they promoted him.
We can't let him keep spreading rumors. We need to stop him right now. Otherwise, he'll get even crazier. Any later, the students in the waiting room will all be stirred up by him.
He's already losing it. Look, he's already leading people to surround the examiner.
Hey.
Everyone, calm down. What are you doing?
What do you think you're doing? Don't mess around. Let's talk this through. No violence.
Professor, we've worked so hard to prepare for the retest. We won't let those who got in through the back door step all over us. Give us an explanation. We want a fair explanation. That's right.
You have to give us an explanation.
Otherwise, we'll report you to the education authorities.
And we'll go to the media.
Honestly, no one got in through the back door. If you don't believe me, feel free to check the surveillance footage. The cameras recorded everything. You can see for yourselves.
Professor, who doesn't know that cameras can be tampered with these days? Do you think we're stupid? You can delete or edit it whenever you want. So the footage is useless.
Exactly. We're not that easily fooled. Don't fob us off with surveillance footage.
Then what proof would convince you? You name it. If I can do it, I'll prove it to you.
Bring that girl out. We want to confront her in person. Have her, in front of everyone, explain clearly how she got in.
Oh no, it's already trending online. Now everyone online is on his side.
Even the grad school exam can be rigged. No wonder so many people want to be academic vixens.
Support Lynn for exposing the corruption. This is the light of justice, Lynn. Go Lynn, we've got your back.
Let's give a round of applause for Lynn.
Young people should step up and support Lynn.
It's so brave to stand up against injustice. We can't let Lin Yucheng
Keep making a scene. He's playing with fire. If he keeps it up, he'll ruin the whole retest.
He's been swept up by the online hype. Hopefully, before we get there, he doesn't do anything even crazier.
A little token of support.
Go Lynn, smash the exam hall.
We're rolling in it. So many rockets. This live stream could make over 10,000. That's more than I'd earn in a year of work. We gotta seize this wave of popularity, strike it rich. From now on, I'm an internet celebrity. Why even bother with grad school? Don't worry, folks. Today, I, Lin Yucheng, will surely uphold justice. No matter the cost, I will find the one who broke the rules, and expose them. Even if it costs me my life, I'll fight for justice for everyone. Teacher, if you don't hand over that girl now, don't blame us for being rude. We mean what we say.
I swear on my career, the retest was fair and just. There's no such person as you claim. I swear on my 30-plus years of teaching, there was absolutely no backdoor deal.
The teacher is still covering for that academic femme fatale. If that's the case, then don't blame us. You forced our hand. Everyone, to defend the fairness of the exam, we must fight back. We can't let those who use connections get away with it. That's right, we must fight back. Smash this corrupt exam room.
Stop smashing things. This is school property. You'll have to pay for the damage.
If you don't hand over that girl, we'll trash this exam room today, until she shows up.
Are you looking for me? I'm here. If you have something to say, let's settle it face to face.
I thought you were hiding away too scared to show your face. Well, the academic femme fatale. Finally showing up. To everyone watching the live stream, open your eyes and see clearly. Look, everyone. This is the woman who used backdoor connections.
This is a formal interview room. No room for your insolence. Lin Yucheng, what are you trying to do? Trashing the exam room? Are you crazy? Don't use your teacher status to pressure me. I'm not buying it.
Teacher Dong, don't think because you're a teacher you can do whatever you want. I'm telling you, once this blows up, whether you can keep your teaching post will be the question.
Baseless accusations, I won't admit to them. Lin Yucheng, you say I used connections. Do you have evidence?
Evidence? What a joke. Anyone with eyes can see that your behavior is more than enough to count as evidence. You didn't take the written exam, yet you showed up at the interview. Did you really think you could get away with it?
I can't be bothered to argue with you. You're being self-righteous and stubborn. Lin Yucheng, if you keep making a fuss, you'll be the one who regrets it.
I'd like to see what you can do to me. At this point, you still dare to threaten me? Today I'll show everyone your true colors.
What are you all doing? This racket is a disgrace. Suyin, what's going on here? Lu Meiqing.
The situation is clear, no need to say more. Professor Zhao, this student Lin disrupted the exam order, jeopardized the interview. I suggest we remove him from the exam room.
Bullshit, your ability to distort the truth is truly impressive. Clearly, you're the one who disrupted order and pulled strings. We've worked so hard, why should you get the spot? Distinguished examiners, please help us. Examiner, I want to report that this woman committed academic misconduct and has corrupt morals. She didn't take the written exam, yet she came to the interview.
I can't believe my ears. That candidate you said used connections is her.
Not a single word is false. That's right.
There might be some misunderstanding here. Professor Shu, what is this about?
Professor? Did I hear that right? Professor Su.
Look carefully so you don't mistake the person and make a fool of yourself. I am Shu Ying, the newly appointed full professor at a university.
This is totally fake. I can't accept this. It's impossible. How could she be a full professor? She looks so young. You must have had someone forge those credentials. Trying to fool me. You're definitely lying to me. These credentials are fake.
Are you still refusing to see the truth? Lin Yucheng, I suggest you stop right there. Apologize to Professor Shu right now.
What? There's no way I'm apologizing. I don't believe it.
The official info is public and transparent. You can just look it up. If you don't believe me, you can just search online for Professor Shu's name. Ah, wow.
It checks out. Everything matches. A university did just hire a professor named Shu Ying. Also, the youngest professor since the school was founded.
Oh my god, that's incredible. She is Professor Shu Ying. Isn't she the one who just won an international award in climate research with outstanding contributions, the genius scientist? We actually accused her of getting in through the back door.
Thinking back, it's just ridiculous. Earlier, Lin Yucheng said she had an affair with our teacher, Dong Jing, so it was a misunderstanding? We were just misled.
None of this is real. Something must be wrong. No, this is impossible.
Everyone, calm down. No more noise. Everyone, quiet down. This terrible incident was truly unexpected. Given today's incident, I've already reported to the school. The interview has been moved to tomorrow. Everyone, go on home.
What a relief. Good thing it's just a reschedule, not a cancel. Never gonna be so impulsive again.
Geez, can't trust rumors. Thinking back, it's terrifying. Good thing I kept my mouth shut. Heh, so what happens to the one who caused the trouble? What about this student Lin?
I have nothing to say.
We were all fooled by him. It had nothing to do with us. We were all taken in by his lies.
I was blind. I made a huge mistake. Professor Shu, I was truly blind. I mistook you for a student. I'm sorry.
Is it just a case of mistaken identity? Mistaking me for a student gives you the right to take liberties and spread dirty rumors about me? Time and again, I gave you leeway. I gave you chances, but you doubled down. I'm going to report this to the police. You should know the consequences.
Please, have mercy. Please don't do this. Professor Sue, you can't call the police. If you call the police, how can I continue with the interview? Please forgive me. I'm the only college student in my family. My parents are counting on me to get into grad school and make the family proud. Have mercy, Professor Shu. It's all my fault. I'm sorry for my reckless assumptions. Please forgive me. I won't do it again.
Lin Youqing, if you make a mistake, you must face the consequences. That's the most basic principle. If a mere apology could let bygones be bygones, then what do we need laws for?
The school has its rules. No one is above the rules. Excuse me, candidate. Your behavior has seriously disrupted the exam room order. Per the rules, we're canceling your interview qualification.
How could it turn out like this? I can't accept this.
Please cooperate, student.
I won't accept this. I really can't accept this. What right do you have? I've worked so hard for so long. You just cancel it like that? What right do you have?
This is all your own fault. You have no one to blame but yourself. You made trouble and stirred everyone up. You wrecked the exam hall and broke the rules.
It's all because of you. All your fault. You're doing this out of spite, aren't you? I just questioned you. And you had my qualification cancelled. You've made all my efforts come to nothing. How can you be so cruel?
You still can't see your own mistakes. After all this, you still won't change your ways.
I already apologized. What more do you want? What did I do wrong? I said I was sorry. Why won't you just let it go?
Don't be unreasonable and twist the facts. Candidate. The exam rules clearly state, anyone who disrupts the exam order will be disqualified. We're just following the rules. Don't blame us for this.
I'll remember this. You just wait. You've ruined my future. You'll get what's coming to you.
Don't dwell on resentment. That won't help. There's still time. Go prepare well. You can still get into another school. Lin, you can leave now.
Fine, you win. I'll keep that in mind. Fine. Thank you for the reminder, Professor Shu.
In all my years of teaching, I've never seen such an outrageous thing. I never thought this year's retest would be such an absurd disaster.
The trouble has finally settled for now. At least it's over.
He's extremely stubborn. I'm afraid he won't let it go. Knowing what he's like, this isn't going to end easily. Am I just too dumb?
I think you should.
Call it a day.
I was really into it. Why did it suddenly stop? What happened to Lin just now? Why did the live stream suddenly cut off? I was still sending you gifts.
Don't even mention it. I'm so mad. Sorry, man. It's people from university, messing with me. They're afraid I'll expose the re-exam scandal. They not only smashed my phone, but also revoked my exam qualification on the spot. They think they're above the law. That's just so unfair. There's no justice at all. They're so arrogant. Does no one care? I'm just an ordinary student with no support. I can't fight them at all. There's no way. I'm just a poor student with no power or connections. How can I possibly fight them? These people with connections, there's no place to even seek justice.
Don't lose hope. There's still a chance. Lin, don't be afraid. I'm the CEO of an MCN company. I can see you're a young person with a sense of justice. If you're willing to sign with us, we can help you expose the truth. Get it trending. We can also get you a lawyer to defend your rights.
Is what you're saying true? Am I dreaming? Really?
I never make empty promises. I mean what I say. That's right. As long as you keep streaming and make this a big deal, I promise you can get justice and make money too.
Really? Is that for real? No one saw me, right? Great, that's exactly what I want. Okay, I'm willing to sign. As long as I can make University A and that Shuing pay the price. I'll do whatever it takes.
I've got some hot gossip for you. Hey, did you see Professor Zhu's new scandal? TSK. It's all over the internet. You can't miss it. How could I miss it? It's blowing up online. Before, I actually thought that Lin Yucheng was doing her wrong. Little did I know things were darker than we imagined. The story goes a lot deeper. More than we could ever imagine, right? Who'd have thought a university professor could be that powerful and well-connected? He's suppressing hot topics and deleting comments. There's gotta be some serious power behind him. Xu Ying is really something. I heard the grad school spot was rigged for her again. Of course. In that competition last time, if she hadn't stolen my spot, I wouldn't have. The thing you're talking about
Seems to be about me. What are you talking about?
No, we weren't talking about anything. Professor, we didn't say anything. We were just chatting about some gossip. We're in a hurry. We won't bother you, Professor. Professor, we've got class. We're leaving now.
Something big's gone down. It's really bad. Ying, something's wrong. Lin Yucheng is stirring up trouble online again. He's making an even bigger fuss this time. The live stream already has over 1 million viewers.
Anyone who went through the proper channels and got in on their own merits would never be weeded out. So, at a university,
Dear kind-hearted netizens, we're begging you to help us. Please, have mercy and help my son. He's been a top student since he was little. He nearly killed himself to get into a university's retest. Just because he accidentally offended a female teacher at school, he was disqualified from the exam. Where's the justice? Is there no law?
I'm useless. I couldn't protect my child. It's all because I'm a lousy father. I'm just a farmer. I can't give my son a leg to stand on. That's why he has to suffer such humiliation out there.
That doesn't seem to be the case.
I've heard there's more to the story.
Wait, your son got disqualified. Wasn't it because he spread rumors that a female teacher disrupted the exam hall?
That's pure nonsense. It never happened. Absolutely impossible. My son, Lin Yucheng, has been a good, honest kid since he was young. He even feels bad when he steps on an ant. How could he ever lie or spread rumors? That female teacher must be the problem. She was afraid my son would expose her secrets. So she retaliated on purpose.
I had no bad intentions the entire time. I was just asking questions. That's right. I really didn't know she was a teacher at first. I thought she skipped the written test and got straight into the interview. I asked an extra question or two, and it turned into a misunderstanding. But it's a fact that she's got skeletons in her closet. They just want to shut me up. To cover up the truth. A university is just afraid I'll expose more truths. That's why they rush to disqualify me. To keep me quiet.
Come on, tell us what other inside info you have. We all want to hear the truth. Inside this, what other hidden secrets are there? Is a university really this corrupt?
Today, I'm going all out. Even if it costs me everything. I, Lin Yucheng, am stating this right now. Even if I ruin my future, I will still seek justice for countless underprivileged youth. I hope a university will give a straight answer to these questions. I speak for all students from humble backgrounds and demand answers. I hope a university will directly answer these questions. Position, Dean of a University. Everyone, look carefully at this information. Think hard. Question 1. Professor Shuing is only 28 years old. How did she become a full professor? Is it because her father, who is the dean, skipped the normal review process?
Being a full professor at this age defies all common sense.
A full professor at 28.
Even for a genius, that's too absurd. There must be something shady behind this.
Now look at these photos. You should all know what's going on. Question 2. Professor Shu is young, but she's dated quite a few boyfriends in academia, right? She rose quickly in just a few years. Did she use those connections to sleep her way to the top?
Her mind is not on academics at all.
She just takes shortcuts. A female professor who dated so many boyfriends,
All of them in academia.
who would believe she didn't use connections?
And third, there's something even more absurd. Listen up, question 3. Professor Shu has produced a lot of results these years. Papers and patents left and right. And even if she had the time, the numbers clearly exceed what a normal person can handle. This is ironclad evidence. She can't deny it. Students have filed real name reports, claiming that several of her core achievements were stolen from student research. Is this true or not? The evidence is conclusive. Everyone can see the truth now, right?
Z
A student
reported.
here filed a real name report, claiming several of her core findings were stolen from students' research. Is this really true? This is absolutely
We've got to get this
shameless.
trending. Get this trending. Don't
We've
let
got
the
to
truth
get
be
this
buried.
trending. We
Support
can't let
Lynn.
the truth.
Support Lynn.
We've got to get
I'll
this
send 10
trending.
rockets.
We
Let's get
can't
this
let the
trending.
truth be buried.
I'll send 10
This
rockets.
trending.
Let's
Don't
get
let
this
the truth be
trending.
buried.
Rockets.
Outrage.
Let's get to make this
Outrage.
trend. We can't let. We've got to make this trend. We can't let the truth be buried. Get this trending. Don't let the truth be buried. Support Lynn.
Turns
I'm
out they were
sending.
stolen.
We can't
We've
let
got
the
to make
truth
this
be
trend.
buried.
We can't let the
No
truth
wonder she has
make
so
this
many
trend.
achievements.
Don't let the truth be buried.
Let's get this
Support.
trending.
We've got to
Don't
make
let the
this
truth be
trend.
buried. Support Lynn. Let's get this. We can't let the truth be buried. We've got to make this trend. We can't let the truth be buried. Get this trending. Don't let the truth be buried. Support Lynn. I'm sending. Don't let the truth be buried. Support
good
Lynn.
days are
Support
over.
Lynn.
Get ready
10
to be
rockets.
disgraced.
Let's get this trending.
Professor Shu,
Make this trend.
get ready to be
Don't
dragged
let the truth
online.
be buried.
That's pure
I'm sending
slander.
10 rockets.
The principal is twisting the truth. Lin Yucheng is totally defaming her. His so-called evidence is all taken out of context and maliciously spliced together. The school must immediately issue another statement, use hard evidence to prove Professor Shu's innocence.
We've already, at the first moment, took action. The school statement was released this morning. It included Professor Shu's review records and achievement filings. But look. Public opinion is out of control. Netizens won't listen to the truth. Now they don't even look at the evidence. They're all convinced the school is covering for Professor Shu. They not only crashed the official website but also started on Weibo a hashtag calling for a university to leave academia.
How did it come to this? This is ridiculous. How could this happen? They won't even look at the evidence.
The situation is more serious than we expected, far more serious than that. And that's not all. Security just reported a large crowd has gathered at the school gate, a large number of students and parents holding signs that say, "Expel academic scum," and are protesting. They insist the school hand over Professor Shu at all costs. This is a reluctant decision made after consulting with all parties. Professor Shu. After an urgent meeting with the leadership, we suggest you pause your teaching duties for now. Go home and lay low for a while. I hope you understand the school's tough spot. Cooperate with Professor Shu. After the leadership's urgent consultations, we suggest you pause your teaching duties for now. Go home and lay low.
To calm things down, I can cooperate. I can suspend teaching, fine. But my innocence must not be tarnished by anyone. But I won't leave with the stigma of being an academic dodgy and a plagiarist. I have one condition. I need the school to provide a legal advisor to support me in suing Lin Yucheng for defamation.
The school fully supports you in defending your rights. Okay, this condition the school agrees to it.
How could you just give in like that? It's so frustrating, Ying. Are you really leaving just like that?
Since it's already come to this, there's no other choice.
This is clearly a scheme by Lin Yucheng. If you leave, won't that be like admitting it? Aren't you letting his slander win? If you leave, you'd be leaving me here all alone to be bullied by them.
Rumors are rumors, after all. They'll fall apart on their own, and the innocent will be vindicated. I believe time will tell the truth. And I believe those who truly know me won't be swayed by a few rumors.
Ying. But too many people don't know the truth. But public opinion will ruin you. What about those who don't understand you? Those netizens incited by public opinion, those students protesting at the school gate, would they believe you?
Mom, don't worry. Slow down. Hello.
Ying, something terrible has happened at home. Come back right away. Ying, something's wrong. Your dad's in trouble. Ying.
Mom, what's wrong with Dad? Dad, are you okay? Where does it hurt? Dad, what's wrong? What's going on?
You scared me to death. You're finally back. Ying, you're finally back.
Mom, don't worry, I'm back.
A perfectly good lecture, and then suddenly, something went wrong. Dad went today to a university in a neighboring city to give a lecture. Halfway through, a few students suddenly rushed up, threw water bottles at Dad, pointed at his nose, and cursed at him. Said he let his daughter get away with academic fraud and that she got ahead through connections. How are we supposed to live like this?
Everyone, take a closer look at what's really going on here. First, Professor Shu is only 28 years old. How did she become a full professor? Is this related to her father, who is a dean, skipping the normal review process?
This maniac, he actually dragged my family into this. Lin Yucheng.
Ying. Calm down. Take it easy. Ying. Dad's fine, don't worry, don't do anything rash, Dad's fine.
I'm sorry, I dragged you into this. Dad, don't worry. I won't do anything rash. But sometimes backing down isn't being kind, it's enabling evil. I gave you an inch, and you took a mile. Lin Yucheng, you spread rumors about me and ruined my reputation and even drove my family to this point. Then don't blame me for what I do next. This circus is over.
Ha ha ha.
Thank you so much. This money came right on time. Thanks, Long. Working with you, my live stream's popularity is even higher now.
Work hard. There'll be plenty more chances to cooperate.
It's nothing. Our capabilities go far beyond this. Of course, we're a professional MCN agency. From nobodies to influencers, we've made at least 80, if not 100, famous. Work with us, and I guarantee you'll gain fame and fortune.
As long as I can get revenge, I'll do anything willingly. All right. I'm willing to sign. As long as I can make Ada and Suing pay the price, I'll do anything.
The current buzz isn't enough. We need to fan the flames. Right now, the topic about that woman is still stuck at academic fraud. Those paying attention are just students and parents. The circle is too narrow. To ignite a nationwide discussion, we need a bigger topic, one that everyone can weigh in on.
I really can't think of a good idea. Please give me some advice, Long. What kind of topic would get the whole nation talking? Huh?
You can't just make up that she committed murder and arson.
You have to hit the public's hot button to ignite public opinion. Ordinary people can't understand academic stuff, but gender conflict and capital manipulation, who doesn't love that? This script perfectly matches the public's mood. It's absolutely going to blow up. A young, pretty female professor with a dean father behind her. Plus, capital helps her suppress trending topics and delete comments. Isn't this a living example of the privileged bullying ordinary people?
You're brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? Long, you mean to steer this toward class conflict?
Cast her as the villain, and you'll be the righteous victim. If we can make netizens think she not only faked her research, but also used connections to suppress you, a representative of the underprivileged, even get you kicked out of school and ruin your future. Think about it. What kind of people are Su Ying's fans? And now you. When the time comes, Su Ying won't need our push. The whole country will help you trash her.
The show is just getting started. It's all thanks to your clever plan. That I can finally hold my head high, Mr. Long. Thanks to your guidance, I finally got my revenge. What do we do next? I'll do whatever you say.
I'll teach you the next move. It'll be twice as effective. Then you do this.
I've got it all down. I'll handle it perfectly, got it? Mr. Long, just wait and see. This time she's ruined for sure. She'll never recover.
Everything's going as planned. So there's something shady going on behind this. My instinct was right. Lin Yucheng took such a risk to spread these rumors. So someone was definitely behind it.
Ying, major discovery. I found the key clue, Ying. Found it. Lin Yucheng signed with a company last week, an MCN company called Xinhua. This company specializes in creating negative buzz to boost influencers. Those one-sided comments online and the paid trolls stirring the pot. It's all they're doing behind the scenes.
Capital has no morals when it comes to traffic. I figured as much. Unscrupulous money is best at calling black white. They don't care about justice. They care about Lin Yucheng's the underdog versus privilege clickbait. Their ambitions go beyond that. It's only going to get crazier. To get more traffic, they'll go even further. They might even make up even more vicious rumors.
I stake my reputation on every word. Not a shred of lies. I, Lin Yucheng, am publicly reporting today Professor Su Ying for having multiple relationships with men in academia for years. Using these improper relationships to steal research findings. Such an immoral person doesn't deserve a place at the podium. Go.
Xiaopeng, I filmed
I'm putting
it.
it out there today.
Go.
Ha. Go. Xiaopeng. I, Lin Yucheng, am professor at University report today. Xiaopeng. I, in front of all netizens, I dare to own it. Xiaopeng. I filmed it. I, Su Ying, full professor at University A. I. Those so-called academic achievements. Xiaopeng. I filmed it. Go. She's been dating multiple boyfriends in academia. Every single one. Every single one. Xiaopeng. I filmed. Go. They're all notable people. I filmed it. She used improper. I filmed it. Relationships to steal research findings. Go. Not a single one was her own. Earned through real ability. Xiaopeng. She used men to get ahead. Xiaopeng. I filmed it.
She used men to get ahead. Xiaopeng. I filmed it. She's totally undeserving. Xiaopeng.
The title of professor. Xiaopeng. I filmed it. Even less deserving of everyone's respect. Xiaopeng. This kind of morally corrupt person is totally unworthy of standing on the podium. Go. Clean up academia.
He even flashed his ID. This isn't just something a rumormonger would dare to do. Looks like this matter is an indisputable fact. How much wrong was done to her? Just how much?
How badly was she bullied?
What extent would she report online under her real name? Would she report online under her real name?
She must have been at the
Ordinary
end of her
people
rope.
really don't have such courage. What extent would she report online under her real name? Ordinary people really didn't
Lin,
have the
don't be
courage.
afraid.
This is sheer desperation.
We all have your back. You're definitely not alone. I'm a professional lawyer. If you need legal aid, I'll take your case for free. I'll take your case for free. I'm a columnist. What I hate most is I'm a columnist, and I can't stand this kind of academic fraud. People who get ahead by unfair means People who get ahead by unfair means. Tomorrow I'll write an in-depth expose to take this to the mainstream media. I'll speak up for you. Tomorrow I'll write an in-depth report. People who get ahead by unfair means. Tomorrow I'll write an in-depth article to blow this up in the mainstream media. I'll speak up for you.
These so-called elites can't even get the truth straight. They don't even have basic judgment. They're already rushing to pick sides and make statements. Every single one of them. And they get on streaming media, acting all righteous while speaking up for you. But they're actually selfish. In the end, they're just chasing clout. using their so-called sense of justice to get attention and rack up views. They're enabling evil. They'll pay the price for this sense of justice. What goes around comes around. No one can escape the consequences of their own actions.
Shuing, what should we do now? 2. Things are getting worse. We can't just sit and wait anymore. They've all filed real name complaints. If we delay any further, your reputation will be completely ruined. Even if we clear things up later, no one will believe you.
They want to blow this up. They're spreading lies to destroy me. They want me disgraced and ruined. Then I'll fan the flames. Since they want to play, I'll play their game to the very end. I'll help them stoke the fire even higher. The hotter it burns, the more it'll backfire on them in the end. Almost there, almost there. Almost done. Justice Envoy 007. To put on a show, you have to first sneak into the backstage and look around. See what they're really plotting. See how many dirty tricks are behind this show.
Ha ha ha.
Yu Cheng, come eat. I've had dinner ready for a while. Eat now before it goes cold. Mom made you some braised pork. Your favorite. I made it with extra rock sugar on purpose.
Didn't I tell you that when entering my room, you have to knock first? Why can't you ever remember? Who told you to just barge in?
All right, it's Mom's fault. I'm sorry. I'm getting old. My memory's getting worse. I forgot again. Next time, I'll definitely knock first. I promise. Come on, eat the meat while it's hot, before it gets cold. It won't taste good once it's cold, and it might upset your stomach. Yu Cheng, the adjustment exam is about to start. There are only a few days left. How's your review coming along? Are you well prepared? How about I boil you 2 eggs to boost your brain?
The exam? Forget it. I'm not taking the adjustment exam. Whoever wants that lousy master's degree can go for it.
What? You're not taking it? But everything's going so well, how can you give up? Why the sudden change of heart? You've studied hard for 12 years. Working day and night, it was so tough. Wasn't it all to get into a good university? And to pursue a good master's degree? How can you just abandon it?
Enough. Stop talking. Isn't studying all about making money someday? And getting ahead in life?
What do you know about getting ahead? No, you don't get to tell me what to do.
Look, I can make tens of thousands from one live stream. I make that much money so easily. That's way better than working a 9 to 5 after grad school. You see, those who get a master's degree only make a few thousand a month. Why put yourself through that misery? Aren't I doing great right now?
But that's different. You've studied for so many years, you've put so much effort and hard work into it. How can you just let it go? How can this be okay? How can you just give up like that? You studied for so many years. You worked so hard all these years. And now you're just gonna let it go? What a waste. It's such a waste.
I can't explain it to you. Mom, you don't understand anything. You have no idea what's going on right now. So stop worrying about it. Just take care of yourself. My life's none of your business. Next time we go live, just do it the way I taught you. Keep crying, keep saying how tough your son has it, bullied by people with power and influence. That trick works really well. The netizens eat it up. This is way more useful than studying. It works 100 times better than you slaving away to pay for my schooling for over a decade. Shuing.
This was your choice.
Now, I'm going to change your outfit. Professor Shu, don't blame me for being ruthless.
Blame yourself for standing in my way. Whether I can go from a poor boy to a rich man.
All depends on you.
Oh my god, that's so shameless. This woman is beyond slutty. It's utterly immoral. Pretending to be all noble as a professor while messing around with so many men. Isn't it disgusting?
Yeah, exactly. That's too much. Dressing like that as a teacher. How can someone with dignity dress like this? Fishnets in a slip dress. She's treating the classroom like a nightclub. She's the scum of the teaching profession. This is nothing yet. This is just the tip of the iceberg. I have way more explosive stuff. You guys want to see it? If you do, hit one now. If enough people do, I'll release it.
We want to see. Bro Lin, post it now. Don't leave us hanging. This academic seductress should be exposed completely.
I can't wait. I've already shared it on Weibo. I even tagged several big influencers. This topic needs to trend. We have to ruin her reputation.
Alright, no problem. I'll send it to everyone right away. After watching, remember to share it around. Let more people see this woman's ugly true colors.
I never saw this coming. He even used edited porn. A truly low-down trick. For money, he'll do anything. Lin Yucheng, for views, has no shame at all. Just to grab attention, he'd stoop to anything.
Gotta admit, this academic femme fatale has a killer body. Curves in all the right places, really gets you going. No wonder she hooked so many men. Those male professors must have been totally crazy about her. Haha, we all know what that means. If I could sleep with her a while, I'd die happy. Exactly.
Obviously. Definitely to hook guys, she works on that on purpose. All day, all she thinks about is how to seduce men. Otherwise, how would a female professor get a body like that? A real professor has no time for that. Bottom line, she slept her way to the top. There's absolutely no real talent or skill.
That's just ridiculous. Birds of a feather flock together. People of the same sort hang out with their own. A bunch of creeps hiding behind screens. Too scared to show their faces, they just type away online. They gather under the guise of anti-corruption to vent their dark side. They blame their own failures on other people. It's sickening. I'm ashamed for you.
Women nowadays are getting out of hand. Society has really gone downhill. She wears such a short skirt on the subway, like she's afraid people won't see her legs. Isn't that just to show off for men? Going out dressed like that is just to seduce men. You can tell she's no good. Definitely not a respectable woman.
Exactly. That's too far. What's the difference between this outfit and a streetwalker's? It's exactly the same. Post it online, make her go viral. Let everyone see her true colors. See if she dares to dress like that again. See how she can still show her face in public.
Oh my god, this is just too much. Dressing like that. Asking for it. Isn't this blatantly, dressing like that, isn't this blatant seduction? Isn't this blatant seduction? What, and she dares to come out to pick up a package? Is she afraid no one knows she wants to be harassed? Isn't this blatant seduction or what?
I've already posted it on Weibo. I've even thought of the hashtag. I've got the hashtag already. Number summer, is dressing revealingly asking for it? Wearing revealing clothes in summer. Is that asking to be harassed? Everyone. Go share this and get it trending. Let these shameless women go viral. Go viral.
Whether they'll still dare
Let's
to
see
seduce.
if they still dare to seduce men.
Wow, dude, you're amazing. Wow, dude,
Wow.
you're amazing. Dude, your sneaky photo skills are on point. The shots are crystal clear. I've tried a few times before, but never got it right. You nailed the angle. I've taken photos several times. And never got them right. How do you not get caught? Come on, teach us. Share some tips. We're all waiting to learn.
Yeah, where are the easiest places to secretly snap shots? I also want to learn which
Places are easiest to sneak photos. Are there any angles?
that get you juicier pics. Any low-key tricks that won't get you caught. Let's all learn. Is there anything that isn't easy to get caught? Take the shot and post it in the group for everyone to see.
Take the shot and post it in the group for everyone to see.
Let's all learn.
From now on, when we see anyone dressed slutty, we'll take a picture
Take the photo.
and post it in the group for everyone to see.
That's horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. Turns out I wasn't the only target. They weren't just after me. They had long been sneaking photos of women and slandering them for fun. As they're part of daily life. I don't know how many other girls have already been hurt by them. It's absolutely sickening. Lin Yucheng. You talk about justice under the banner of exposing the truth, but in your hearts, it's never been about upholding justice. You simply don't care about justice at all. What you enjoy is controlling others' fates. You judge others with malice, turning others' pain into your own pleasure. Everything you've done, I've recorded it all. Next, it's your turn to be judged. What you owe those innocent girls, and what you owe me, I'll get back every bit of it. Just wait for the law to come down on you. This is Lin Yocheng's Anti-Academic Corruption Alliance group chat logs. Take a close look. Even the private moments I posted half a year ago were all dug up by them. 3 months ago, they started planning in a planned and organized way to collect my personal information and systematically smear me.
These scumbags. Besides you, they actually slandered so many women too. Look at this. There are several women in academia like you who were all maliciously smeared. Some were even cyberbullied to the point of being afraid to go out.
In their eyes, anyone they don't like, especially women, whether or not that person did anything wrong, they can fabricate a pile of dirt and post it online to expose. What's recorded in this document is probably just the tip of the iceberg.
These people are completely insane. These people must pay the price. Otherwise, they'll only become more and more reckless. There will be more innocent people hurt by them.
What's even more ironic is that this group actually has quite a few lawyers, journalists, and other elites. Look at these notes. Reporter Lee is quite well known in the industry. They usually act all righteous, but behind the scenes do such filthy things. They're supposed to be the ones who uphold justice, yet they hide behind fake IDs, using rumors as weapons, turning the internet into a lynching ground.
Devils in human skin. They know the law, yet they deliberately use loopholes and lawless places to commit evil. They're even more detestable than ordinary people. They use their professional knowledge to exploit loopholes, knowing how to spread rumors without leaving evidence. Truly rotten to the core.
Scum doesn't care about profession or education. They're just using the banner of anti-corruption to vent their jealousy and incompetence. To put it bluntly, they're just unhappy with their own lives, and can't stand seeing others do well. They can only rely on slandering others to feel relevant. It's time to teach them a lesson. I've put up with them for too long. This time, I will never compromise again. The virtual world is not a lawless land. Spreading rumors, defaming, invading privacy must come at a cost.
The thing you asked me to check about Lin Yucheng's background has results. This guy is far more complicated than he appears. You asked me to look into Lin Yucheng's background. I've got the results. This guy is not as simple as he looks.
He actually did something like this.
Ying, if we keep letting him slide, he'll only get bolder. This time he dares to stir up trouble online. Next time he'll go even further. And then he might pose a threat to your safety. We need to take precautions.
I've got good news. Tomorrow, that woman gets the Outstanding Academic Contribution Award. I'm going to live stream the entire talk from every angle. Right in front of everyone, I'll expose her true colors.
I haven't figured out how to fight back, and they're already delivering themselves to me. I didn't expect them to be in such a hurry to die. Saves me the trouble.
He wants to cause trouble at the lecture? Want me to contact security in advance? Get a few reliable guys to stand by at the venue. I won't let them mess around.
Doesn't he want to expose the truth? He's so desperate for attention. I'll give him a stage. Let him, in front of everyone, expose his true ugly self for all to see. Let everyone see who the real snake in the grass is.
Professor Xu, people online are now openly accusing you of academic fraud and unethical conduct. Can you explain these rumors? Professor Xu, there are also reports that your multiple research results were plagiarized from students.
Even your doctoral dissertation is suspected of plagiarism. How do you respond?
You became a university's youngest full professor. Many netizens question your unusually fast promotion. Can you clarify?
These are all rumors. Please don't spread them. And to all the journalists, stay fair and don't be misled by false information.
Who's that? Isn't that the one they call the academic siren online?
I heard she used underhanded methods to get ahead. How can she still be giving lectures? You never really know a person, do you? That's why they call her a siren. She's got thick skin. Being raked over the coals, she still dares to show her face.
I've got to hand it to her nerve. This female professor has incredible composure. Under so much fire, she still keeps her cool. Anyone else surrounded by so many reporters would have lost it by now. But she stays calm. That takes some skill.
She's only got her father, the dean, backing her up. She thinks no one can touch her, that's why she's so brazen. Long, I really have you to thank for your help. Otherwise, on my own, a poor student like me couldn't have made this such a big deal. You've been my guardian angel.
Yu Cheng, do your job well. I've arranged everything already. Today's live stream is sure to top the whole internet.
You even arranged other people? I never expected you to be so thorough. You even set up extra hands.
That's so thoughtful, Long. Don't worry. There'll be a great show when the time comes. You just follow the plan and expose them at the lecture. We'll handle the rest.
Understood. Long, you just wait and see me. Today, I'll definitely make Shu Ying's name mud.
Let's give a warm round of applause to welcome the academic community's Outstanding Contribution Award recipient, Professor Shu Ying of a university. Please welcome Professor Shu to the stage. Professor Shu is young and accomplished. Her research has filled many technological gaps in the country. The Outstanding Contribution Award is well-deserved.
She is truly worthy of this honor.
People like Shu Ying don't deserve an award at all. A fake scholar like her, how is she qualified to stand on this stage? How is she qualified to receive this highest honor?
Right on time.
Who are you people? This is the National Academic Awards ceremony. How dare you barge in? Security guards. Where are you? Stop right now, or we will have to take enforcement measures.
I'm here today to expose Shu Ying, the true face of this academic siren. This is the nation's most authoritative academic awards ceremony. You're so eager to kick me out. Could it be you're all in cahoots with this academic siren? Afraid I'll tell the truth and ruin your reputations?
Where did this lunatic come from? Absolutely unreasonable.
Lin Yucheng, this is an academic awards ceremony, not a place for you to cause trouble and spread rumors. Take your people and get out now. If you don't leave now, we'll call the police, and you'll pay the price for your slanderous behavior.
Professor Dahl, it seems Professor Shu Ying's beauty works well on you. You can't wait to jump to her defense.
Everyone, calm down. Please don't disrupt the ceremony.
Professor Dong. It seems Professor Shu's beauty has really gotten to you.
Stop talking nonsense here.
What? Don't tell me you were bewitched by her long ago. No matter how many dirty things she's done, you still protect her to the end.
Your despicable behavior is utterly contemptible.
Me? Talking nonsense? These past few days, the internet has been flooded with your explicit photos, so that's me making things up too. Everyone, take a good look. Are the people in these photos Shu Ying and Dong Zheng?
So it looks like it's true. These past few days, online, it's all about Professor Shu's scandal. I thought it was just clickbait accounts making stuff up. Didn't expect there to be real evidence.
Shu Ying. Someone like you, who uses underhanded methods to get ahead, a morally corrupt person, doesn't deserve to stand on this stage. Today I'll rip off your hypocritical mask once and for all.
These photos are all fake. They were maliciously doctored. Dare you, in front of everyone, tell us where these photos came from?
Professor Dong, you'd better worry about yourself first. People online say you're Shu Ying's protector, that you took her bribes and that's why you cover for her all the time. You can't even protect yourself.
Lin Yucheng. If you're going to spread dirty rumors about me, you could at least investigate. These blatantly flawed doctored photos really insult everyone's intelligence.
Professor Shu, even now, you're still trying to make excuses. The whole internet has seen it. You can't deny it.
Whether they're photoshopped, my word alone isn't proof. But this is the official result from the National Image Forensic Center. It can prove for me. It clearly proves that these photos were all maliciously doctored. In February 2022, there is no authenticity whatsoever. No authenticity to speak of.
So that's how it is. I knew it. No way they'd do something like that.
All the intimate photos online were maliciously doctored. The report clearly points out the traces of tampering in every photo, including layer overlays, lighting inconsistencies, and pixel distortion. Feel free to pass it around. You can also contact the forensic lab to verify. There's absolutely nothing false.
So those photos were all fake. I always said Professor Shu is devoted to her research. How could she ever do something like that? We almost wronged a true scholar. No wonder when I saw them online, something felt off. The lighting didn't match up. Turns out they were photoshopped. That's so despicable. To use such tactics to smear others.
She had already prepared the forensic report. Did she know from the start that I'd come and cause trouble? Was she waiting for me all along? Do I have one of her people around me who leaked my plan?
Whoa, the forensic report is already out. Looks like it really was slander. I even reposted those photos earlier, and I even cursed at Professor Shu in the comments. Now I just want to slap myself. From now on, I'll never easily believe online gossip. So embarrassing. Lin Yucheng's move was really vicious. Faking photos and spreading rumors is really low. For traffic, for revenge, he didn't hesitate to destroy someone else's reputation and future. People like him should be severely punished. We can't let him keep stirring up trouble online.
You went through all this trouble to doctor these photos and spread sexual rumors about me? Was it to get back at me for getting in your way, or for that little bit of traffic on your live stream? Lin Yucheng. You went through all this trouble to doctor these photos and spread those rumors about me. Was it to get back at me for standing in your way? Or was it for the traffic on your live stream? You schemed all this up. Did it never cross your mind that the truth always comes out and you'd be found out eventually? Aren't you afraid of paying the price for your own rumors?
I didn't fake these photos. They were sent to me anonymously. Someone claimed Shuing was academically dishonest and morally corrupt. They asked me to speak out for those victims. I was used too. I was foolish to believe him. I was kept in the dark as well. I didn't intend to smear you.
Lin Yucheng, you sure can spin a story. Anonymously sent to you? Then tell me, the sender's account, time, content, do you have any record?
Sui. Even if you can prove the photos are fake and no special tricks were used, your academic fraud won't hold up to scrutiny. That's the real smoking gun.
Lin Yucheng. You need evidence for what you say. You faked photos to spread rumors about me, and now you're making baseless claims that I committed academic fraud. Where's your evidence? You have no tangible evidence. You're just using your assumptions to trash my academic work. This is disrespectful to academia and tramples on my years of hard work.
You have so many academic achievements. Published in just a few years, over a dozen core papers, and 5 patents. How could a normal person do that? This in itself is the most obvious evidence. There's definitely something fishy. Otherwise, there's no way you could be that good.
So you have no solid evidence. Just because you think it's impossible, you make baseless accusations. Just because you can't put in the daily persistence and effort, you think others can't either. Academic research relies on talent, hard work, and daily deep focus. It's not something someone like you, who cuts corners, can just speculate about. All my research achievements can be found on the National Intellectual Property Office's official website and other platforms. The publication process of every paper and the application details of every patent are all verifiable, fully transparent and open. If any single achievement is proven to be fraudulent, you can report it to the education authorities. I am willing to bear all legal responsibility.
Professor Su's research in climate modeling
has always been ahead of the industry.
His research is not only rigorous and precise, but also grounded in real-world applications.
His key papers
have been cited hundreds of times.
How could they be fabricated?
I've carefully reviewed his patents. Every technical detail has been verified over and over.
And they're highly practical. There are already several companies working to commercialize them. The review process is strict and detailed, so fraud could never pass the review.
That's just absurd.
This comment is hilarious. I'm dying. Just because his results are too many, you call him a fraud. What kind of absurd, laughable logic is that? That logic is just something else. Suspense is over.
I scour the authoritative academic platforms.
And Professor Shu's papers.
They're honestly very impressive.
I shouldn't have been so out of touch. It's me who was.
I was too quick to believe rumors.
Lin Yucheng,
I shouldn't
just
have been.
apologize now.
Stop pretending and embarrassing yourself.
Lin Yucheng, at this point, all the evidence is right before your eyes. You've seen how everyone feels, so what else do you have to say? Your carefully planned smear was seen through long ago, so stop fooling yourself.
Me? Professor Suing, you really are good at playing a role, packaging yourself as upright and professional. I admit I don't have direct physical proof of your academic fraud, and I have no way to produce solid evidence on the spot, but I've been fully prepared. Even without physical evidence, I can still ruin you. But I have a witness to your academic fraud, and that witness is standing right beside us. He witnessed firsthand your violations, and personally experienced the entire process of your plagiarism and data tampering. Every word he says reveals your true nature. Longji.
You also found someone else? I thought only we two knew about this. But if there were real proof, I'd have reported it to the Education Bureau. No need to make it public all over the internet. Why would I make a fuss online and get mocked by everyone?
Hard proof of academic fraud is indeed hard to come by, and finding solid, concrete evidence is even harder, but witnesses are always available. As long as you have money, as long as you find the right person, there's no testimony you can't buy. So you're saying, are you going to find someone to fake testimony, or is there really someone who can testify against Shuing? With money, there are always people around him who resent him. Could be students he's reprimanded, or it could be colleagues who envy his brilliance. As long as the pay's good, there will be people willing to step up and accuse him. Zhao, come on over. Don't be scared, I'm here. Just go ahead, and tell them everything you know. No one will dare to hurt you.
Zhao Yunting. How could it be him? Why would he testify against me? Zhao Yunting. How could it be you? I can't believe it. Standing up to testify against me is actually you.
Shu, Professor Shu. I know what I'm doing is wrong. But I'm left with no choice. There's no other way.
Zhao Yunting.
That name sounds familiar. I think I saw this name on the public list.
Of Professor Xu Yun's research
group. It seems
group.
like a student from Professor Shu's group. I never expected it to be the student he personally mentored. This just got complicated.
No way, this is so unexpected. How could a student publicly accuse his own advisor?
His own student comes forward to testify. This makes it complicated. Mentor and student become bitter enemies. There must be some hidden truth to this.
Professor Shuing, you know this person, right? I doubt you'd forget a student you personally mentored.
Of course I remember. Every student I've mentored has left a deep impression on me, never forgotten a single one. Zhao Yunting was once a student at my research institute. He did a project with me for half a year. During that time, I personally taught him how to do experiments and revise papers. I gave it my all, holding nothing back.
You admit it. Good. Seems you can't deny the mentor-student bond between you. Yunting. All of you here today are from the academic circle, our seniors and friends from the media. Don't be afraid. In front of everyone, tell us about your ordeal. All the ways you were bullied and exploited. Tell us every last detail.
I'm accusing my advisor, Xu Ying. Today, I've mustered all my courage to reveal her true nature. She plagiarized my research results. That was after countless sleepless nights, hundreds of experiments.
In blood, sweat, and tears.
She even threatened me, saying if I dared to tell anyone, she'd make sure I couldn't graduate. I've endured this for so long. Today, I finally have the courage to say it.
Is that for real? This is totally mind-blowing. I simply can't believe it.
Being accused by your own student in public, for any scholar, this is a devastating blow. So embarrassing. If this is true, her career in academia would be over. After this, she'd have no place in academia.
Suing, you hear that? This is the student you personally mentored. This is how you treat your students in reality. You bask in the glory you plagiarized. While suppressing young people with real talent, you take your students' efforts and claim them as your own. You're too selfish. You've gone too far. What do you have to say for yourself? Faced with such ironclad accusations, are you really going to keep playing dumb? Chewing his ironclad evidence. You plagiarized your students' academic work. You forced them to drop out. What more can you say? Everyone here today is a senior scholar. Are you still going to stubbornly deny it?
Lin Yucheng. I underestimated you. To frame me, you actually bribed the student I personally mentored into testifying falsely. You think with such despicable tactics you can twist the facts and ruin my reputation? You're too naive. I never thought that one day I would personally experience the story of the farmer and the snake. I personally taught you to run experiments and revise papers. Even when your family was sick, I helped you apply for financial aid. This is how you repay me.
You nurtured me. That wasn't nurturing at all. You were just using me. You just used us students as your workhorses, drained our talents, then kicked us aside. When you fired me back then, wasn't that just getting rid of me after I was no longer useful?
Zhao Yunting. Firing you back then was absolutely right. At this point, you are still unrepentant. You're forcing me to be blunt. Then I'll publicly announce the real reason you were expelled. You falsified experimental data, tampered with research conclusions. When the research team found out, you even tried to secretly delete the original records. Academic misconduct was not overlooked. Who covered this up for you to let you keep your last shred of dignity?
What?
Ciao. You have no way out now. If you don't make this stick today, your life will really be ruined. Ciao, there's no turning back now. You've already come forward to testify. If you back down now, you won't just be failing me, the data you faked to help frame someone will be exposed too. If we don't nail this down today, your life really will be ruined. From now on, not only won't you graduate, you'll be blacklisted by academia, and have no place left to stand. Professor Shu.
You plagiarized my academic work, the Stock Index Futures Research Breakthrough. It was clearly me who did the research and analyzed the data to produce it. From the initial conception of the topic to the experimental operations, then to filling the gaps and weak spots, organizing all the data, I solved the difficult problem that had plagued academia for years. That achievement, worthy of the history books, should have been mine. It was you who, using your position as supervisor, forcibly took my work for yourself, and stripped me of the honor that should have been mine.
Ah. These words were like a bomb going off in the hall, instantly shattering the previous calm. Everyone present was stunned by this sudden accusation, and stopped what they were doing, turning to look at Zhao Yuning and Xu Ying.
What? That breakthrough in paleocclimate research was actually a student's work? I always thought it was Professor Xu Ying's achievement from years of dedicated research. After all, this research is extremely difficult, so I never imagined it was done by a student.
That was the big discovery that shook academia this year. At the time, the entire academic community was
discussing
the huge significance of this research.
I never thought
there was such a hidden story behind it.
This research really can rewrite a lot of textbook content, whether in theoretical breakthroughs or practical application value. It is extremely high, truly a landmark achievement. Professor Xu Ying, could it be a moment of greed seeing the value of this work and getting selfish, then taking the student's work as her own? After all, a result with this much weight would tempt anyone. Maybe she really had a moment of weakness and made a mistake.
You're again making baseless accusations. Without any solid evidence, you dare to smear a
scholar who has devoted years to academia.
Professor Xu Ying has since devoted endless effort, stage by stage, to this field. The related papers she published total more than 30. Every one of them underwent rigorous review. Every
piece of data is authentic and credible. These are academic records, original progress reports.
You can't produce a single thing, just talking nonsense.
As a student, of course I did whatever my advisor said. Whatever he told me to do, I did it, with no say at all. All the research was conducted under his guidance. All the work I did had to go through his review, and all related records were kept by him. The records that could prove my contribution were destroyed by him long ago. He deliberately did this, just to take my work for himself, leaving me with no way to defend myself.
So, you still have no real evidence. You have neither raw experimental data, nor relevant records, nor any proof that you participated in the research, just empty talk. Do you think just by these few empty words, you can turn black into white, and take what doesn't belong to you? So you still don't have any substantive evidence. It's all just talk. No original lab records, no data to back it up, no third-party witnesses. Just a few empty words and you want to accuse me of plagiarism? Isn't that absurd? Zhao Yunting, do you have anything to say?
If Xu Ying is telling the truth, then Zhao Yunting is highly suspect.
Right. Why isn't he saying anything?
Zhao Yunting, dare you say you didn't plagiarize?
So, after all this, the student still has no evidence. Not even a decent record. He dares accuse a professor with no proof at all, barefacedly accusing her of plagiarism. I think he's been put up to it. He has no real evidence. I've dealt with Professor Xu Ying several times. At every academic exchange, she was always very modest. Sincere and genuine. She's very low-key. She never shows off her achievements. She's also very meticulous. Every lecture, she keeps stressing the team's contribution. She says the results are everyone's joint effort. She doesn't seem like someone who would steal a student's work. Could it be after being expelled, this student holds a grudge and is deliberately retaliating?
I swear before heaven, I swear on my own academic career and future. I haven't uttered a single lie. Every word is from my personal experience. If there's a single lie, may I be struck by lightning.
If swearing worked, then why would we need police and courts? Everyone could just swear to prove their innocence. Then evidence and law would be meaningless. It's a complete waste of time.
Professor Shu, you're really good at twisting words. With your glib tongue, you're trying to confuse people, to make everyone believe your lies. Even if you can sway people not to trust Zhao Yunting and fool some people, with so many people's testimonies, you can't just say they're all fake. You can't just treat everyone like fools.
And who are these two? Judging by their attire, composed demeanor, they don't look like students.
How many people did they bring? Are they still looking for more people to frame Professor Shu?
By the looks of it, they aren't students. Formally dressed, calm expression, they seem specially invited.
Who are you? You look unfamiliar. I've never seen you before. I don't know you. Nor at academic exchanges, or any other occasion. What are you doing here?
Professor Shu, you truly have a short memory. You've not only forgotten your college classmate, but also the work that took me over 3 months to finish my labor of love. How could you forget?
Professor Su, you really are a big shot with a short memory. You've not only forgotten me, your college classmate, but you also plagiarized my thesis. Have you forgotten all that?
What exactly is going on?
Zhou Ming, is what you're saying true?
This guy is a classmate of Professor Shu Ying. He sounds pretty convincing. Doesn't seem like he's lying.
No, it's true, really. I'm Shu Ying's college classmate, Zhou Ming. When we graduated from college, she plagiarized my thesis, and she turned it around and accused me of framing her. In the end, she relied on her advisor's favoritism to graduate. She is a habitual academic fraudster.
My name is Lin Wei.
I was Shu Ying's high school desk mate. Ever since high school, she often forced me to help her cheat on exams.
Copying homework was even more common. I never thought that someone who
cuts corners to get ahead could end up as a professor.
Even her high school and college classmates are coming forward to accuse her. This can't be baseless, right?
It seems this Professor Su really has issues.
Wow, so many reporters.
Hey. Hey, Long, what are you looking at?
Without physical evidence, what's to fear? We can find witnesses.
Long, but even with witnesses, if Shu Ying insists we're spreading rumors and presents all kinds of evidence to refute us, we might not have the upper hand.
One witness isn't enough. Then get 3 or 5. Don't you understand? If enough people say it, it becomes true. Even if Shu Ying is eloquent and provides endless proof, in most people's eyes, so many accusations are the truth themselves.
Oh. Professor Shu, you can stay calm. But pretending won't help. You think you have disguised yourself perfectly. But you don't realize you've already fallen into our trap.
Ying, these two people are really your former classmates?
Yeah, I guess.
Looking at them, they don't seem to be lying. But I've never heard you mention those two before. We need to clear this up quickly. We can't let them slander you like this.
Professor Su Ying, at this point, you're not going to deny it, are you? You think you can bluff your way through, pretending not to know them? That's impossible. We have the enrollment records. We've already prepared all the evidence to prove their identities. The evidence is ironclad. You can't escape.
Now that you mention it, you two do look familiar. Come to think of it, maybe over 10 years ago we crossed paths at school, but I'm certain I've never done any of the things you mention. You've really gone to a lot of trouble, Lin Yucheng. To frame me, you even rounded up classmates I haven't contacted in over a decade. That must have taken a lot of thought.
When one person accuses you, you call it a frame-up. You use your silver tongue to argue and blind everyone. Now 3 people have come forward to testify. Can it all be a frame-up? Are the 3 of us all deliberately framing you? You're just fooling yourself. I think there might be even more victims you've bullied. It's just that we haven't found them yet. Respected teachers and seniors, I truly love academia. I only wanted to study under Professor Shu Ying to pursue my academic dreams. It was because during the re-exam, I pointed out Professor Shu Ying's research might have flaws. I also noted the valid points in her research. I didn't pander to her opinions, so she used her connections to revoke my qualification. If I hadn't gone live in outrage and exposed these truths, so more people would know Shu Ying's true colors, those classmates she had hurt would never have had a chance to speak out. They've been oppressed by Shu Ying, angry, but afraid to speak, and could only suffer in silence. That's when we found out that Shu Ying relied on having a dean for a father. Relying on her status and position, she did whatever she wanted. She's done so many despicable things. Today, in front of everyone, in front of all the academic seniors, media friends, and every colleague present, we're not asking for anything else. We don't ask Professor Shu Ying for any compensation. Nor do we ask for a public apology. We just want justice. We ask our seniors and colleagues to stand up for us. Clear our names. You must give us victims an explanation. Today, in front of everyone, we won't settle for less than justice. We, the victims, demand it. This Shu Ying absolutely must pay for her misdeeds. Revoke Shu Ying's reserve.
Put the things down.
Revoke Shu Ying's academic trophy.
She doesn't deserve it at all to have this trophy. Remove her professorship. An academic disgrace like her should get the hell out of academia.
Revoke the academic trophy of the people. Remove her professorship. Revoke the people's academic
trophy.
She doesn't deserve to enjoy honors.
She doesn't deserve to be a professor. She doesn't deserve any honors.
Severe punishment.
Punish academic scum severely. Purify academia.
Everyone, calm down. Please don't act rashly. The matter hasn't been investigated yet. We can't just listen to one side. Professor Shu has evidence to prove her innocence. Please give her a chance to explain. Don't wrong an innocent person. I announce, the winner is Miss Shu Ying.
Hey. Everyone, calm down. Let's talk it over. No rash actions. This is an academic conference. This is no place for trouble.
Shu Ying. You bitch. Academic scum like her, the law can't punish her. So it's up to us to uphold justice. Let her know what justice truly means. Lin Yucheng and Shu Ying.
Paleoclimate Evolution Research Outstanding Contribution Award.
Down with the academic dodgy. Shu Ying is just using
shady, underhanded tricks to rise to the top. A total fake.
Shu Ying, get out of academia. She has defiled the sanctity of academia.
Shu Ying.
Down with the academic femme fatale. Shu Ying is just a plagiarist and a fraud who schemed her way to the top. She has no place in academia. Get out now.
Shu Ying, get out of academia. She's defiled the sanctity of academia. She's harmed so many innocent people. Never show your face here again.
Get out, get out, get out. Hey, stop it.
Everyone, stop. Everyone, please stop. Violence won't solve anything. It'll only make things worse. We've already called the police. The police are on their way. Please, just wait a little longer.
So what if you called the police? We haven't done anything wrong. We're seeking justice. Even if the police come, they'll be on our side. You're covering up academic fraud. That's the real crime. Get out of my way. Nobody's stopping me today. Shu Ying. You can't run away.
Ying, come with me now.
I'm not leaving.
Ying, go through the side door first. There are bodyguards waiting there. They'll get you out safely. It's too dangerous here. These people have gone mad. They've been provoked by Li Yucheng. They've lost their minds. They could do anything. If you don't go now, it'll be too late.
I can't go. If I run now, I'd be admitting to all the accusations. It would mean letting Lin Yucheng's scheme succeed. I can't let him win.
These people have lost it. They're blinded by anger. They won't listen to any explanation. They'll just do whatever they want. If we wait, they might turn violent on you. They're out of control. They could do something truly extreme. You could get hurt. Why are you being so stubborn? Your safety is the most important thing, my innocence. We can prove it later.
Dongsheng. Let go of me.
Shu Ying, listen to me.
If I leave, that's when they really win. If I leave, I'm admitting the lies they've fabricated. It would make more people believe I'm a disgrace to academia. Everyone, calm down. Please put aside your biases. Put aside your anger. Don't be led astray. Take a moment to listen to me. I have something to say. I know you all have doubts and grievances. I will explain everything to you one by one. Prove my innocence. and give you all the truth.
You.
Everyone, calm down. I have something to say. Please put aside your anger and prejudice. Don't be misled. Give me a few minutes. I'll explain everything. I won't run from any accusation. And I'll prove with facts that I'm innocent. I'll give you the truth.
Don't listen to this woman's excuses. She's just stalling for time. She's trying to find an excuse to get away with it. Don't believe her, everyone. Everyone. Rush up there. Drag that academic siren off the stage. Make her hand over the trophy. That trophy was never hers. She plagiarized it. She must give it back. Return it to its true owner.
Academic siren, get down. Hand over the trophy. Hand over the trophy.
Fine, I'll get off the stage. I'll return the trophy. I'll even resign as full professor. But before I do, I want to ask a few simple questions.
What is she doing?
First question. For you, Zhao Yunting. You say the work is yours. Then how did the carbon-14 dating data get accurate to 3 decimal places? And these wild jujube samples, the practice-based nominal point? How does the paleoclimate model avoid contamination in the ice core samples? The margin of error? Zhao Yunting. What do you have to say?
What are you talking about? You were the one in charge of data processing.
I don't remember.
You.
This is Professor Su's paleoclimate research. The core breakthrough of the Jindu study. Back then, at the international conference, when she presented this method, even foreign experts were full of praise.
Yes.
You say the work is yours. How could you not even know the most critical, technical details?
What?
You're clearly lying. Clearly lying. You were bought off. You deliberately came to frame Professor Shu. You say the results are yours. How could you not even know the most critical technical details? This is the core lifeline of the research. You can't even answer this. It's clearly a lie.
I'm just too nervous, Professor.
Exactly. You don't even know how the core data was obtained, and you still dare to say you did the research yourself? This is a desecration of academia.
Academic research isn't making up stories. You can fool outsiders, but not insiders. He was bribed to frame Professor Shu.
A bunch of clowns. And you, Zhou Ming. You sounded so convincing just now. Now it's your turn. You say I plagiarized your Bayue thesis. Then do you remember the title of the thesis I plagiarized?
It's been so many years. Over a decade. Too much time has passed. I've long forgotten the specifics. How could I remember that clearly? But it was definitely about climate models.
Huh. Forgot? Such a great humiliation having your thesis plagiarized, ruining your academic career, and you just forgot about it. Then how about I remind you? My thesis back then was titled Holocene East Asian Climate Changes and Vegetation Response. All my confidence is gone. I can only feel crushed.
Yes, that's the one. I remember this was the title.
Is that so? But I misremembered. My thesis back then was Last Glacial Maximum, Eastern China, Paleoclimate Reconstruction. And the one you mentioned is completely different. I wouldn't be like you, constantly engaging in academic misconduct. The electronic version of this thesis is on the school library's official website. The thesis ID is 20x078, everyone can verify it right now. You can't even get the title of my thesis right, you can't even get the most basic information right, so how can you talk about plagiarism? The electronic version of this paper is archived on the school library website. The paper number is 201x078. You can check it right now.
The school library website, the paper number.
You can't even get my paper's title right. So how can you call it plagiarism?
What's wrong?
After the accident, the relevant departments immediately launched rescue operations.
Mayor, leave. How is that possible?
Fake. It's all fake.
They're just spreading rumors. The paper title doesn't even match. If that's not a rumor, what is?
That's despicable. To smear someone they'd even make up lies like this. To smear someone they'd even make up lies like this.
And you. In every major exam in high school, my total score was always ranked first in the grade. You think I need to copy your homework? That's ridiculous.
Who says the top student in the grade wouldn't copy homework? The top student in the grade can also have questions they can't solve. That's normal. Maybe the problems you can't solve, Lin Wei can solve them. Maybe Shuing really has questions she can't solve, so she copies from Lin Wei. What's so impossible about that?
I can prove it. Shuing never cheats, let alone plagiarize.
Professor Lee, why are you here?
Shuing, I'm late. I saw the rumors about you online. So I immediately rushed over from the lab.
Isn't this academician Lee from the National Climate Research Institute? Academician Lee, why would he come?
Isn't this the National Climate Research Institute's academician Lee? He's our country's leading authority in climate research. Venerable and highly respected, he rarely appears in public. Why would he be here? Could it be he really has a connection with Professor Xu, specially came to testify for her? Professor Lee is famously known for his uprightness. He's always been impartial in academia, tolerating no wrongdoing. Back then, he personally expelled his own
doctoral student for plagiarism. Even though that student was talented, he showed no mercy at all. It spread throughout the academic world. If he's willing to speak for Professor Xu, there must be something fishy. Maybe Professor Xu is really being wronged. Professor Lee is here to clear her name.
Shuing was a student I personally recruited into the institute 10 years ago. Back then, with her outstanding grades and exceptional academic talent, she stood out. I saw her potential at first glance. Her academic level, her character, no one knows better than I do. Over these 10 years, I've watched her grow step by step, her rigor and diligence, I've seen it all, and kept it in my heart. Her breakthrough in paleoclimate research, it came from countless all-nighters, hundreds of experiments, countless failures, before it finally bore fruit. It filled a gap in international academia. This achievement stunned the international climate research community. It gave our country a firm foothold in this field. Giving her this award is not her honor, but the award's own honor.
Oh my God.
To receive such high praise from Professor Lee. Professor Lee always has sharp judgment. He rarely praises anyone. This Professor Xu is truly remarkable.
No wonder she won the Outstanding Contribution Award. It's truly well deserved. See, I told you. A student that academician Lee has taken a liking to.
Given how upright academician Lee is,
how could he choose someone guilty of academic misconduct? How could she be an academic fraud? She must have been wronged. We were really fooled by rumors before. We were wrong to blame Professor Xu.
Why should an old man like you have the final say? At your age, you might be getting senile. You've been fooled by Shuing. You're her mentor, so you're definitely covering for her. You academics are just all about covering for each other, protecting one another, and colluding together. That's how you let trash like her get a chance. That's how you let her rely on plagiarized results to enjoy the honor that rightfully belongs to others.
Young man, you need evidence when you speak. Academia values evidence, not baseless slander. Speaking like this is highly irresponsible. I've been in academia for 63 years. I've always only recognized achievements, not people. I have never shielded anyone due to personal relationships. Even if it's my own student, if they make mistakes, I punish them severely. You say Xu Ying is a disgrace. Then go ahead and tell me, which of her papers has falsified data? Are you being true to academia and to yourself? Young man, you need proof before you speak. In this academic circle, I've been through the grind for years. I've weathered every storm. I've been in academia for 63 years. I've always judged by results, not reputations. You can't just, out of blind loyalty, go around accusing people. You call Shuing a disgrace. Then tell me, which of her papers has fabricated data? Which conclusion doesn't hold up?
She's just unethical, not rigorous in her research. Anyway, that's what the internet says. Lots of people are talking about it, everyone is spreading it. It must be true.
You believe whatever the internet says. You're a grown adult. You should have your own judgment. So, why don't you trust the weather forecast from the Meteorological Bureau? Why do you insist on believing the ramblings of fortune tellers? Those baseless rumors you treat as the truth, that's ridiculous. These are Xu Ying's research records from undergrad to now, all of them. Every page is the result of her hard work through sleepless nights. Every single data point has been verified by her repeatedly, including lab logs, data backups, reviews from international collaborative projects, and evaluation comments. Plus, the performance reviews I wrote for her every time. These things are all evidence of her academic ability, the best proof. Not a single bit is fabricated. Everyone, please take a look, check carefully. Look at her. How she went from being an undergrad working in my lab step by step, diligently, steadfastly, to becoming an academic leader. The effort she put in is far more than you can imagine.
The margin of error in this iScore data is controlled so precisely, it's really not easy. She definitely worked hard. As you can see, Professor Shu's doctoral dissertation passed unanimously. The review states, a groundbreaking breakthrough, providing a new paradigm for paleoclimate research. This is sufficient to prove Professor Shu's academic excellence.
Thank you, Professor. I'm truly grateful. When I was in the most difficult and helpless time, you stepped in to help me. If it weren't for you, I honestly don't know how I would face these rumors. Nor do I know how to prove my innocence.
Innocence speaks for itself. I've always believed in you. I know what kind of person you are. But those with ulterior motives want to sling mud. We can't tolerate that. Absolutely not. We cannot let these malicious people ruin your future. Or ruin the hard work of true scholars. I'll make myself clear today. If anyone can produce solid evidence of Shu Ying's academic misconduct, hard, irrefutable evidence, I'll be the first to support revoking all her honors. I mean what I say. I won't go back on it. But if you can't produce evidence, then don't blame this old man for being unforgiving and leaving no leeway. I'll personally take you to court and make you pay for your slander the price you deserve. I'll say this here, and now, before all my academic colleagues, and all the friends present today, let me make it clear. If anyone can produce hard evidence of Shu Ying's academic misconduct, whether it's plagiarism, data fabrication, or any legitimate evidence of wrongdoing, I'll be the first to support revoking all her honors. But if you can't produce evidence, can't come up with any convincing, solid proof, and rely only on rumors and slander, don't blame this old man, despite my age, for showing no mercy, and taking you all to court myself.
This old man is really tough to deal with. Even if she's academically brilliant, even if she can write a few decent papers, and win some minor awards, it doesn't mean she has good character. An academic femme fatale is an academic femme fatale. Even if she won't admit this label, it doesn't matter. People who rise by improper means, by clinging to others, by taking shortcuts, no matter how talented, are despicable. They don't deserve everyone's respect, let alone deserve to stand on this academic stage. We can all vouch for Shu Ying.
Prove her character is clean. Prove that her academic achievements were all earned through her own hard work, every bit of them.
Prove that those rumors are all false.
Who are you all? Every one of you looks unfamiliar. I've never seen you before. Where did you pop up from? All of a sudden you're standing up for her. Too suspicious. Don't tell me Shu Ying hired you all as shills in advance. It must be her. She expected someone would question her, so she specifically found people to help cover her lies.
I was Shu Ying's high school deskmate. Wang Man. We were in the same key high school, classmates for 3 years. Every day we had class together, studied together, spent all our time together. Lin Wei, back then, you always ranked second. No matter how hard you tried, you could never catch up with Shu Ying. She always had the better of you. You've been nursing a grudge, trying to compete with her in everything. At graduation, you even secretly tore up her award certificate. That day, I saw you with my own eyes, hiding in the classroom corner, taking her city-level outstanding student certificate and tearing it to shreds. Now you've even changed your name to spread rumors. Changed your identity, and think no one would recognize you. These little schemes of yours, these selfish and petty schemes, haven't changed in over 10 years.
I'm Shu Ying's college roommate, Lin Shi. We shared a dorm for 4 years. Every bit of her effort I saw with my own eyes, and kept in my heart. There was never the slightest dishonesty. I can testify to that. Her graduation thesis was born in the lab, 3 long months of hard work to finish it. From choosing the topic and researching, to conducting experiments and analyzing data, writing the draft, every step was done by herself. She only slept 4 hours a day. Sometimes she worked late into the night, without even time to drink a sip of water. Even her New Year's Eve dinner was eaten in the lab. I'm Shu Ying's college roommate, Lin Shi. We lived in the same dorm for 4 whole years. Every move she made, I saw it all. Her thesis was slaved over in the lab for 3 whole months of all-night writing. She only slept 4 hours a day. Sometimes when she got busy, she couldn't even drink water. She just grabbed a bite for every meal. Even her New Year's Eve dinner was eaten in the lab. Zhou Ming, have you no shame? Back then in the department, you openly pursued Shu Ying, and when she rejected you, you spread rumors calling her cold and fake. At that time, many in the department, who didn't know the truth, were all misled by you. Now, you've actually made up a lie about her plagiarizing her thesis. The posts you put online that slandered her. I still have the screenshots. Want me to show everyone right now?
It wasn't me.
He made me do it. I really didn't do it willingly. I didn't want to do it either. He kept at me with threats and bribes day after day.
I really had no choice.
I was forced into it too.
I found the online forum about Su Ying's high school days. It's full of content from her high school years. The top posts from back then were all full of praise for her. They said she was a legendary genius student. On every mock exam, she got near-perfect scores in all subjects. She was basically first in her grade every time. She even won the gold medal at the national physics competition.
Here's a university's academic star selection from that year. Xu Ying's vote count was the highest in the entire school. So you see how highly her classmates regarded her. The comments below are all from classmates praising her. Staying up late to mentor junior students on projects, comments about giving her scholarship to students in need, and plenty of classmates posted photos with her. They said she was really warm and easygoing.
I also tracked that down. I found Su Ying's sign-in records at the lab from back then. And then there's her email correspondence with her advisor. It clearly records her daily working hours and her research progress. There's no way she could have plagiarized someone else's work.
They're all shills. These people, they must all be hired by you, Xu Ying. You definitely spent money to buy them off, so they deliberately speak for you. You're all in cahoots, banding together to fool everyone here. It's just to cover up your academic misconduct and moral corruption. I won't believe your lies. You're all liars. Every single one of you is a liar. These must all be shills you hired. I saw it all clearly. All of you were bowing and scraping to her. Clearly, it was all prearranged. You're all in cahoots, just to destroy me. Who worked so hard to get where I am today? What right do you have to treat me like this? What right?
Whether they're shills or not, there's no need to argue with you here. And I don't need to argue with you. Just call the police, check their identities, pull phone records, look into each person's background, and your connections. And the truth will come out immediately. Actually, it's you three, Zhao Yunting, and these two old classmates. When you were talking just now, your eyes were shifty, you couldn't even look me in the eye. If you had nothing to hide, why would you be so flustered? Did someone put you up to slandering me? I believe the police will be able to tell at once.
Professor Xu, I was wrong. I truly was wrong. I didn't mean to frame you. I know I've wronged you, and I'm sorry for all your teaching and care. I was just momentarily blinded, and he bought me off. It's him. It's absolutely true. It's him. I'm not lying. It was him who said, if I came forward and testified that you plagiarized, he'd give me $200,000.
You're lying. When did I ever give you money?
My family's been in desperate need of money lately. My mum's in the hospital and we need to pay the medical bills. And the kids' tuition is due. I was completely at the end of my rope.
I don't even know you. How could I possibly give you money? Stop slandering me here.
I have proof. I really do have proof. This card is from him, yesterday afternoon, at the cafe. He personally handed it to me. He said the money was already transferred.
You can check the transaction records.
Check at the bank. Check his transfer records. The transfer records are in there, clear and distinct, obvious at a glance.
Professor Xu, please be merciful. Please don't call the police. Please, I beg you, don't call the police. I was misled too. Lin Yucheng said, as long as I played along, followed Zhao Yunting, and testified against you, he'd give me $200,000. My kid at home is sick, and we urgently need money for surgery. The hospital gave a final notice. I only agreed because I had no other choice. Please have pity on me. Have pity on my child.
You two backstabbing bastards. If you'd just followed me, you'd have been handsomely rewarded. Now look at you two. Every one of you turned against me, and now you're all taking a bite out of me. Is this how you repay me?
Professor Xu, I was wrong. I really was wrong. I'm just like them, also bought by Lin Yucheng. He gave me a sum of money to chime in at his side. I was greedy for a moment, and I did wrong. I know I'm deeply guilty. Please forgive me. I'm willing to cooperate with the police investigation. I'll tell them everything clearly.
How can there be such money-grubbing people? In this serious academic setting, I actually run into such shameless people. Don't you have any bottom line at all or moral principles?
For money, you frame others. Can your conscience handle that?
You sold yourself for $200,000. We scholars have studied for over a decade. All we want is a clear conscience and upright integrity. But you, for just this mere $200,000, you threw your backbone and dignity completely to the winds. You've really disgraced all scholars.
Lin Yucheng is truly despicable. Not just despicable. This has completely crossed the legal line. He actually paid people to give false testimony. This kind of behavior disrupts the normal order and is a desecration of academia. This is a crime.
Lin Yucheng, the witnesses and evidence are all here. All the evidence is right there in front of us. No matter how you argue, it won't help. What do you have to say now?
Professor Shu, I really didn't want this. I was truly blinded by greed. I was momentarily obsessed and did something stupid. An MCN company found me. They said if I stepped forward to spread rumors and frame you, they'd help me gain followers. They'd make me have tons of fans overnight and become somewhat famous. Plus a hefty signing bonus. I was foolish for a moment, so I was threatened too. Professor Su, I was threatened too. They're ruthless. At first, I refused. But they kept pressuring me. They said if I didn't comply, they'd dig up all my online rants and expose them to the school and teachers and leaders. And stop me from graduating.
Lin Yucheng, you sure are good at shifting blame. Putting all the responsibility onto others. As if you were just a completely innocent victim. Do you think that will get you forgiveness?
I'm telling the truth. Not a single lie. Please believe me. I'm just a poor student. My family isn't well off. Even the tuition was scraped together by my parents' hard work. Where would I get the money to hire so many shills? Where would I get the money to pay for false testimony?
That's right. There really is an MCN company backing you, providing funds and planning. But you and I both know, you'd say you had no choice, you'd say you were coerced. But these cannot be your excuse for wrongdoing, because you're not innocent at all. From initially stirring up trouble in the group, deliberately provoking everyone's misunderstanding and resentment toward me, to signing with the MCN company, you didn't hesitate then. You agreed right away, with absolutely no hesitation or resistance. And today, you stormed into the venue with people to cause trouble. You were actively cooperating the whole time. You were even enthusiastic. Every step was voluntary.
Xu Ying's paper definitely has something wrong with it. I need to dig up some dirt. Otherwise, the limelight for my paper will be completely stolen by her. I went through so much trouble to write this. I can't let her outshine it. Who can Photoshop? Help me make some fake photos of Xu Ying. The juicier, the better. Preferably something people would believe at first glance. Whether it's photoshopped or completely fabricated, as long as it ruins her reputation.
I found an MCN agency. They said they can help blow this up. Once the traffic rolls in, the money will follow. Then I'll not only get famous, but also make a good pile of cash. That woman Xu Ying will also be completely crushed under my feet. Kill two birds with one stone.
And you're not just targeting me. I've known that all along. From the very beginning, when you deliberately picked on my paper, I knew it. Your so-called Seeking Video Justice League is nothing but a cyberbullying gang. Any girl you can't stand, you can spread rumors and sling mud at will. You treat the internet as a trash can for venting malice. You rely on online anonymity and hurt others without restraint. You build your own happiness on the pain of others. You've never once thought about those you slander and cyberbully. How much stress and harm they have to endure. How devastated they become.
That's so disgusting. These people are seriously twisted.
This is really too much. How can they be so vicious?
To a random girl, spreading dirty rumors and slander.
Don't they feel any guilt?
They must be severely punished. Let them know, the internet is not a lawless place. We absolutely can't let them off easy. They must be made to pay for what they've done and face the consequences.
Otherwise, more people will be hurt. That's not true. These chat logs were definitely forged by that woman. It's definitely her. She's just trying to ruin me. Because of the thesis, she's held a grudge against me. So that's why she forged these chat logs, to slander and frame me. You absolutely can't believe her lies.
All that earlier stuff, you said I forged it all. This, you can't say I forged it too, right? You just insisted, those chat logs were photoshopped by me, that I forged them, trying every way to shirk responsibility, twisting the facts. So now, this thing is right up on the big screen, crystal clear, plain as day. Tell me again, is this also something I forged?
Isn't this the one by Lin Yucheng, that award-winning paper? What's the problem?
I remember this paper. It even won a city-level academic award. So why is Teacher Xu suddenly asking? Could this paper have some hidden secret?
Of course there's no problem with the paper. It's a truly excellent paper. However, the topic and thesis, and the reasoning are all complete. It's really impressive. It's truly a paper to be proud of. But, there's one thing I must ask. Did you write this paper?
Of course I wrote it. Who else could have written it? How could it not be me?
Lin Yuqing, you're really shameless. This graduation thesis of yours was clearly written by your ex-girlfriend for you, and you have the nerve to stand here and boast about it shamelessly. Ask yourself, with your hand on your heart, of every argument in this thesis, every set of data, is there a single one that you came up with yourself?
Your ex-girlfriend wrote it. What does this mean?
Don't tell me.
Lin Yucheng plagiarized his ex-girlfriend's work?
That's outrageous.
I didn't plagiarize anyone's work. I really didn't.
Right, he really didn't plagiarize, because from start to finish, it wasn't written by him at all. He just treated me as a free ghostwriter.
What are you doing here? Didn't you say you would never show up in front of me again? Are you here to ruin me on purpose?
Lin Yucheng, I never thought you were this kind of person. I used to think you were just a little lazy, a little selfish, but I didn't expect you to be this hypocritical and this unscrupulous. I am Lin Yucheng's ex-girlfriend. We met in a club freshman year and started dating. Every time he had a competition paper, he would use the excuse of needing my help to make me finish it for him. Every time he made excuses to get me to write it for him, saying he was busy, he didn't know how, asking me to help out. I softened time and again and helped him.
What a scheming guy. He even schemed against his own girlfriend. He even falsely accused others of academic fraud.
You're talking nonsense. These papers were all painstakingly done by me.
Lin Yucheng, even now, you still won't admit it. The evidence is about to be placed right in front of you. And you're still making excuses. Do you think anyone will still believe you? Can't you just properly admit your own mistake?
Why should I admit it?
Lin Yucheng, I was truly blind back then to be together with someone like you. I believed you again and again, helped you again and again, but in the end, you took me for granted. Someone like you doesn't deserve anyone's sincere heart. Back then, when Lin Yucheng begged me to write his competition paper for him, I didn't want to, but I planted a trap in this paper. Once compared, everyone will know which of us is the real author. Right here is the original manuscript I wrote back then.
You actually kept the original.
I'm sorry. I didn't delete it like you asked.
What kind of person did we even become fans of? We even spent money on him. To support him? I used to think. He's really something. Haha. He was so talented. I even spent money. But now that I think about it, I even got a membership and bought his merchandise. Now I think about it, it was really stupid. This isn't it? No way. Now I think about it, it was so stupid to support him. To support him, I even got a membership and bought his merchandise. I can't believe it. It was so stupid. The membership, it's infuriating. I bought his merchandise. I was so stupid. Got a membership and bought his merchandise. To support him? To support him? I even got a membership and bought his stuff. Am I that stupid? Now that I think, I joined his live stream. Now I think about it. To support him, really stupid. Now, really
They should be
stupid.
banned.
I
This
used
guy
to
is
know. I think it was really
unbelievable.
stupid.
I even got a
Refund,
membership.
refund.
Everyone. Report. Bad.
Refund, need a refund. Refund.
How come my live stream got banned? What gives you the right to ban my account? I worked so hard to build that account. What gives you the right to ban it just like that?
Lin Yucheng, I've already called the police. Everything you've done. Spreading rumors, defamation, hiring online trolls, inciting disturbances, academic fraud, every single one is documented. Everyone is crystal clear. Everyone breaks the law. I suggest you cooperate and tell them the whole story, in detail. Maybe they'll go easy on you.
You bitch, you ruined me. You deliberately went against me. You saw I was doing well and got jealous. I'll make you pay.
Things have come to this. You brought this on yourself. From the moment you decided to use lies and malice to hurt others, from the moment you chose to take shortcuts and play tricks, you should have known this day would come. This isn't an accident. Nor is it someone else's doing. You, with your own hands, pushed yourself to this point.
Professor Shu, please, have mercy. Please don't call the police.
Professor Shu, it was all a misunderstanding. He just wasn't thinking straight. He's young and doesn't know any better.
He's my only son. If the police take him in, his life will be ruined.
It's not like I never gave him chances. From the first time he spread rumors online to today, leading a mob into the venue to cause trouble, so many times in between, I gave him chance after chance to delete the rumors and apologize publicly. I kept letting it slide, and reminded him to turn back. But he refused every time. He never once took my kindness to heart. Nor did he ever try to correct his mistakes. It's precisely this kind of unprincipled indulgence and connivance. You always take his side and cover for him. No matter right or wrong, you always protect him. That's what made him think that doing wrong is no big deal. That's what made him more and more arrogant and more reckless. That's what led him step by step to where he is today. It wasn't someone else who ruined him, it was himself. And you. It was your indulgence that ruined your own son.
It's all taken care of. All the formalities have been finalized. The police will investigate thoroughly the MCN company and everyone involved and get to the bottom of it to give you a proper answer, and the academic community, too.
Peace should return to academia. This long-running chaos, all these disturbances, can finally come to an end. True glory has never been about shortcuts, has never been about lies and malice. It's only about perseverance and passion. Only by staying true to your original purpose and loving academia can you truly earn respect and have glory that is truly your own.